know it, buddy. Yeah, we back again. Yeah. The merch is in the building, dog. Merch in the
Hey,
building.
that color clean as hell, boy. That color clean as hell.
Yeah, you know I love the black and gold. You feel me? Make
That's
sure y'all
hella dope.
hashtag That's Game Shirts. Get that. I feel like a
Get
girl with
that.
boobies. I feel like a girl with boobies. Take that back. All right. Welcome everybody to another episode of Leave It on the Court. I'm your host, Jay Dines, with my little bro, Giannis, where we talk basketball, everything NBA basketball. Of course, I need everybody to go to that good YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you view them videos, like them, put us in the algorithm one time. Catch us on Twitter. Catch us on Instagram, of course, every Saturday at 6. And on Facebook, you can holler at your boys. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, what we got going on tonight, buddy?
All right. Tonight we got a full episode. We're actually going to get into a little bit of the in-season tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about NBA's current big man centers playing today in today's game. We're going to also be talking about foreign players in the NBA. And let's start this episode off talking about Klay Thompson's return to the Bay Area. So, Golden State Warriors hosted the Dallas Mavericks at the Chase Center. And what a welcome it was, man. How cool was it to see Klay Thompson walk down that tunnel with all the captain hats and people applauding him? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Klay kept it together. I might have bust one, man. I might have shed a little tear or something, bro.
I hope you would.
I might have dropped a couple.
Yeah, I want
on the floor.
No,
But yeah, super pause. Yeah, so Klay Thompson, I might have cried. I might have cried a little bit.
Oh,
Did you get a chance to check it out?
You big old wimp. No, I would have cried too. I almost cried and I wasn't even there.
Bro.
He back in the bank. Right now.
I was talking to my wife because I was sitting there with my wife and I got it on a big TV and she talking about why they applauding. I was like, that's Klay Thompson. That's Klay Thompson. You don't know. Because you don't know. You know what he mean to us. That's 4 rings.
Yeah. He talks to his wife like that. You don't know who that is. That's Klay.
Like that.
Bro, you ain't be seeing me in here. You just don't be paying attention to me.
Don't be paying attention.
No attention.
4 rings, man. That's 4 rings.
7 years of yelling. You ain't seen nothing.
It was so cool though. But that man let Draymond tell it. Steph had it on his mind that night because Klay Thompson goes to Steph Curry the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Let Draymond tell it. Steph Curry was reaching out to Klay, letting him know what was going on and how it was going to be at the Chase Center when he arrived and whatnot. And he tried to communicate to him that he changed his mind about giving the speech to present Klay Thompson to the Bay Area or whatnot. And Dre said that Klay ghosted him, didn't respond. So it was a little bit of extra motivation going forward in that game. Did you see the game?
Of course I saw the game.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We watched together if I'm not mistaken, because I was calling you and you okay, go ahead. But
bro, Klay Thompson finished the game off with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Steph Curry finished the game with 37, 12 points straight in the fourth quarter to end the game off. My question to you is Steph Curry, does he have the most disrespectful celebrations in the NBA?
Oh, for sure, because he when you make it and you do this to somebody, and look, the crazy part, the game wasn't even over yet. Let's not overlook that. He did that, and they actually scored again, and actually could have won the game, but But he knew once
But
he
he
made
knew.
that it was pretty much a wrap. But yeah, that is like I think that is the most disrespectful um, way to like
Yeah.
celebration. If you think back in basketball, it's not really too many celebrations like that. You know, like Mutombo had the finger wave, but other than that, that's not no signature. Like everybody can do it. That's like silence in the crowd. But I guess D'Lo came with the ice water in the veins.
Yeah, that was
That
cool.
I guess that's one.
And
But
then
yeah,
that shit there,
new
that's
because
dope.
Bronson just came onto the scene, so that's kind of new. The little tray gun or whatever. Uh,
Bro.
ain't nothing as scandalous as putting somebody to bed. Like night night though, like night night, time to go.
Oh my
Like,
God. I don't know. I was thinking back to
what what show is that from? Time to go night night. No, it wasn't it?
Wanna go night night?
Oh, that
Yeah, I think that was
was Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Steph done turned it into a celebration at the end of the game. When he hit the game winner, he put you. It's time to go night night. That's scam. That's so
Like
scam.
even this shit when he like
Yeah.
when Klay Thompson in that game, did it and stuff and like
He's so damn square. He couldn't even do the shimmy right. Like his shoulders was broken. So I'm like, what was that? Was he having a seizure? What? I don't.
shit. I even like
That I guess.
when he took what was that Aaron Donald celebration in the finals a couple years back when he started pointing at the ring in a
Oh
third quarter. Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
game wasn't even over.
But no, I think that was more than disrespect Boston because we all know what we heard about Boston's crowd
Yeah.
and stuff. So I think that was more towards that. But like that night night thing, that's like his. Can't nobody else do that. Like it's
Now
scandalous.
you watch a lot of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where do you how you feel about Steph Curry's killer instinct? Like, is it certified now? Does he have that? Are you looking
Yeah,
at him
I
like,
think I ain't gonna lie, like cause you know what, I much basketball as I watch on him, I wasn't really aware because he's a silent assassin. He doesn't really go at people or something like that. So you have to really watch when he does it because he's not gonna be boisterous or all off the hook about it. You can just tell, like, okay, he done turn it up a notch. Like, okay, this game means something to him. And then as from watching him from the beginning to his career now you can kind of like see these moments like happening. Like, you feel me? When I knew it was over?
when?
When Klay did the shimmy and then he made the second three and the camera panned over to Steph and Steph said,
Oh man.
like, that's like, I was, and he didn't do nothing else. He didn't raise his hand. He just said, mm-mm. Like, and then at the end of the game, he tells the lady, like, he does to make the same face. She was like, so how did you feel when he did that? And he was like, he knew better. He knew better than that. It's like, don't poke the bear, bro. Leave the bear cool. He was trying to let you have your little night and get your little movie and all that stuff. But no, you want to start shimmying and all that stuff like the game over. It's like, now I gotta cut
Yeah,
you. He done shot
now I gotta catch it.
he shot
Yeah,
me in my
B-
pinky toe. You try to take my move. It's like shooting him in the pinky toe. Now I got
now I gotta catch it.
you.
BB said, watch how you talk to the chef. I feel that,
You
man.
feel me?
Um,
I said with the Smith Jr. thing, Smith Jr. came on and said some crazy smack to him, and then the next 2 or 3 quarters was just pure horror for him. For the next, it was just like, I don't know what happened. I woke up dead. That's all I know.
I woke up dead.
I woke up killed. I woke up killed, and I don't know. I said 2 things. All I said was, "You can't stop me." Next thing you know, it was like 50. Dang, I thought I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought I was doing pretty good.
right,
Yep.
right.
And that's like a repetitive story from other NBA players. I thought I was doing good, and I looked up, he got
Mhm.
40, and the game is over. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that
It's
you,
silent
you bring
assassin.
balance when you doing players like that. When you got dudes thinking they playing good defense,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the game, they're like, "Yeah, 50 for real? On who?" You start asking people, "On who? On me?
Oh. Look,
On me? For real?" I was there. I
I
was there.
I knew this game was going to be different. Is when it started, the very first play they went to Klay Thompson to actually to try to score. Put Klay and Steph was guarding him. I
Yeah,
didn't think Steph was going to guard him right out the gate.
got him
They put Klay Thompson in the
in
post.
foul trouble too. So
Steph,
I'll let you
Steph
off.
said Steph said he blacked out when Klay got the ball. He's like, he fouled him intentionally. Like, forget that. You're not about to score on me for the first points.
Yeah,
So,
and somebody pointed out. Maybe I think it was Gil on the show was after that they didn't run no more plays to Klay. After that, they should or well they did like one more time, but they didn't keep. He was like, if Steph was going to guard Klay, then they should have kept putting the pressure on Steph once he got that first foul. And he feels like he didn't do that. Like, you know what I mean? He should have kept attacking him, get him in foul trouble, get him off the court, and then it's all about you. But they kind of like, let him do his thing, and that's when like your basketball IQ got to kick in. You got to get over this. That's how you know when like the atmosphere and everything that's going on is taking over, and your emotions is like got you too hyped because you're not using your smarts. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm Klay, I'm telling Kyrie and Luka, okay, I'm gonna run the next 4 loops and try to get him to run through a screen. I push through a screen or something like that to get that second foul. Just off, I ain't necessarily got to get the ball, but we're gonna run actions through me to make Steph have to maneuver through places to try to get to me to where he might get that second foul. And your basketball IQ has to come in to play at some point. He was just like, I don't know. I don't know if he was just so amped that they didn't even think about it because the coach didn't think about it. Nobody on the floor thought about it. It's like we got the deadliest shooter on earth and chance to put him in foul trouble, and nobody capitalized on that.
I did hear Gil talking about it. That I don't know. I don't know if he pointed it out or if he didn't. But the second play, they actually tried to run it again, and Steph ripped Klay Thompson. He stole the ball from
Yeah,
him
no,
in the
they did
post.
say that. But
So,
so what?
so I guess they were saying like keep doing it. I think Steph defense is underrated in
No,
in that in that instance. Like, dude got defense. Don't get it twisted.
I'm not saying that he don't, but see, when you playing players like that, little lesson for you, little bro.
Run it.
When you playing players that do have aggressive mentality on defense, those the ones when you have an opportunity to put them in
Foul trouble.
those the ones that you attack the most because
Oh yeah.
they automatically on a aggressive mind state. So they think they still gonna get away with it, but forgetting the guy on the other side of the ball is a star too. So this ref might like you, but the other ref might not. You get what I'm saying?
I feel
So you keep running
that.
action through that dude. You feel me? Because he's gonna keep playing his defense, and I like that. I want that. If I got one foul on you, please keep playing your defense because one of these refs, you done pissed off, and somebody and blow that whistle. You get what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah.
So you got to keep running that action through him, regardless if his defense is good or not.
Yeah, and I actually agree with that. You do seek out, especially the ops star, to
Yeah,
try to get him in foul trouble, especially if you already got one in the first quarter.
yeah,
It's just I was pointing out that Steph intentionally fouled Klay Thompson.
mm-hmm.
Like, you ain't scoring on me, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Yeah,
But at the end the game after Steph hit that shot, and you called me, I'm going crazy and shit. I'm watching Steph celebrate, and it looked like, and I might be wrong, it looked like he was saying, "We don't leave here. We don't leave here." And he grabbed the camera and got the screaming and shit. I was
Bro,
like,
bro, he scared me, bro. I I ain't never seen Steph look at the camera. Ah! I was like, what the hell? What's wrong with him? He was
Steph was on demon
he
time.
was on demon time, boy. For
Yeah.
real. For real. He was
It
like,
looked
yeah. Like, yeah.
it looked like he
Boy.
warned it was it was like he warned Draymond, we stay here. Like he was because he was hitting Draymond, like slapping hands with Draymond, like we stay here. Like I don't
Don't
know if
do
that was a
that.
warning or
Put that propaganda out there. You don't know if that's what it is, bro. Don't do
I was
that.
just, I
Don't
was
do
just saying, like Draymond, yeah, we
that.
stay
Go
here.
ahead, I thought he was saying this is my shit here, but he could have been saying that. I don't know.
He might have said that too. He might have, or that's I might have got it wrong. I don't know,
Don't
but I
leave.
was either way it go. I was in.
Y'all dirty. We don't leave like some white skinny dudes be doing, but we don't.
But that was our first game, the Golden State Warriors' first game of the in-season tournament. So the so far so good, man. These games have been super exciting in the in-season tournament. Um, the Golden State Warriors actually played Memphis Grizzlies last night, and I know the final score. I think we only beat them by 5, but that wasn't the story of the game. And the entire game, we was up maybe 25, and we kind of let our bench ride out the entire fourth quarter. Yeah, Steph didn't play the entire fourth quarter. Um, have you had a chance to check out some of the courts from the in-season tournament?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
What?
you said, Austin's is fire. I like. Who was I watching tonight? Or not tonight? Last night. Somebody had a clean court.
Like
I like Philly court.
Philly court with the stars around it, yeah.
Yeah, San Antonio. San Antonio, they even
San
though
Antonio,
their court kind of fire though. I like the edges and stuff. Yeah,
it is.
Brooklyn. Yeah, my fiance talking about some. Yeah, Brooklyn was pretty fire. Brooklyn was pretty fire.
Brooklyn. When you get a chance, I want you to check out the Houston Rockets court too, man. I think I'm gonna send it to you. It's pretty dope. I like it a lot.
I
My
like.
favorite
I don't
is
like all the colors and stuff, but you gotta have sense of style. You gotta know everything can't be the same. You know the traditionalists is like, why you can't leave the colors the same? Like, you're like,
my
all right,
and what was
favorite.
actually dope is like they got jerseys to go with these courts. So like Steph and them, of course, I gotta point out Steph had on all black shoes, black socks, black tights, black jersey. I think he knew what time it was.
Is
So
somebody man? What is that? What is the word when somebody man crushing over here?
hey,
Damn.
damn, like
I just
that. Maybe so. Maybe so, man. Maybe so.
I'm just playing. I'm just messing
Well,
with you. Don't say that.
not.
Don't say that. We gonna skip. Anyway.
I
No,
was just saying
no. Are
it
you
was
talking about that
murder
night he
time
was wearing the all black fit like it was a funeral or something?
when Clay returned. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. That's what I'm pointing out. He was on demon time. He really was.
Oh yeah, so
Um,
that's scandalous. I didn't even know that part. I didn't even peep that when I saw people walking in. I didn't peep he was on that type of time. So he really like
that's what I'm saying. My dog had on
Steph ain't
black
shit, bro.
jersey.
He came here to kill you, boy. I told you gonna wake up dead. I told you. I told you. I told you. I didn't even know that. That just made that even funnier.
He had on all black curries with the black tights, black undershirt, black jerseys. Yeah, it was up, man. It was up. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. So far,
Yeah,
Warriors
you know,
2-0.
the what do you say? He did what Kobe did to in the Olympics to set the tone. So yeah, he was just basically letting Klay know, like, this is what it's gonna be every night you come out here, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna see me in my best apron with my best knives, the non-stick pots and stuff. Cause chef is showing up. The chef is showing up every time. You feel
Straight
me?
up.
So be
Yeah, that time we played them is February 23rd in Dallas. So yeah, it's up, man. I love it. You can really tell like these in-season tournament games, like they mean something. Folks is like playing out their mind. So my question to you is, who are some of the players that you don't want to run into for one of these in-season tournament games?
or
Who
should
comes
be
to
players
mind?
or teams. It should probably be teams. You think?
Players and teams.
Uh, anybody who's the broke. Anybody that's like a small market team, they
Yeah,
coming for your head. Pause. They are coming to kill you because 250,000 player. You know what I'm
500,000, half a mil.
saying? So if I'm in the small market, you know, it's hard to come up with them good commercials and stuff like that. So that 250, you feel me?
500,000.
Oh, 500. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm about to do a Tanya Harding in the hallway. I swear to God. He's gonna be dude. Somebody ran past me, hit me in my knee.
What they had on?
If
So
I'm gonna do like Bronny James, they ain't getting no playing time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that, but he ain't broke though. So some other dude that's broke on the bench, yeah, it's gonna be problems in the hallway. But nah, teams like Memphis, teams like OKC, these type of teams that play the small market teams that they have more to play for the eyes on their team. The money outside because being that, like I say, you're in a smaller market, them high value commercials and things like that don't come to your players as much as they even though SGA is on a lot of nice commercials though. But yeah, those type of teams. But for
as far as players,
purposes for teams like this, your regular Lakers, of course, they want to back to back it.
yeah,
Celtics want to win it because we was a champ that year, but we didn't win the tournament. So now we got to come back, circle back, and win the tournament to kind of like justify the championship because now this is going to be played into the play into that. Like I say, once this in season tournament moves along, it's going to start being integrated to all the to go with all the other wins in the season, like the championship and stuff like that. Because people gonna be like, well, how this team win in season, but then they get kicked out in the first round. The Lakers. So I'm just saying, like, you gotta take it for what it is. Just enjoy it. Like, enjoy this playoff atmosphere type basketball this early in the season. I like I did have my doubts about it, but now that I see that the players do bring extra energy for it,
right,
it's
right.
it's more you look forward to seeing it. You know what I mean? It's like an early playoff matchup, and especially for the low, because it seemed like the NBA is just kind of like in the beginning of the season, like you know, everybody going through the motions. The players, people that's watching it, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's just like okay, something good. During the regular season, you look for moments, like you know, like who scored 60 tonight, who you know, those are the things that you're looking for in regular season. But then when you have games and whole series and stuff like that, where it's coming down to the last quarter, and I mean every game and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, let me tune in. Who playing in season tonight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Catch all them games. You know what I'm saying? So
I
yeah, it's dope.
I had I kind of had somewhat of an idea
Streams.
about the NCAA tournament. I kind of want to see it. I wouldn't mind seeing it closer to the All-Star break. So maybe that the championship game of the in-season tournament would signify we're going into All-Star break. So like the in-season tournament championship could be that. Thursday, that Thursday night, and then we go ahead and hit Friday night for the for All-Star weekend and
But they sound
so
like
on and so
they trying
on.
to do something like that for the All-Star though. They try to make up some stupid tournament junk for the All-Star anyway. So they try. So they trying to have 3 tournaments within the NBA season. Like so,
Yeah,
because basically the end of the NBA Finals is basically a tournament too. So it's
yeah,
like try to integrate tournaments into whatchamacallit. And I think they're doing this because of what the in-season tournament brought. The fact that people are trying so hard to win. I guess they want to just bring that for one weekend, see if we get there. But what I think they could possibly do is cause a lot of injuries. That's what I think they can do. Because you're going to bounce off the in-season tournament with everybody playing their heart out. Go into the All-Star game where you want all your top players to cut, you know what I'm saying, go at each other for just a weekend. And then towards the end of the season, you want to have another tournament where everything gets super serious. I think they're kind of like getting a little bit too attached to this tournament type style for the NBA. You're basically just breaking the season into 3 tournaments,
yeah,
and we don't want to lose sight of the essence of what the NBA season is. But that's another conversation, another
for
topic
sure.
on another. But
For sure, yeah, because we definitely want to talk about that.
yeah,
But back to this in-season tournament. So far, actually, Boston lost their first in-season tournament game to Atlanta.
yo,
So Atlanta's 2-0.
right,
So
right.
it kind of speaks to what you was talking about, like the smaller market teams and the less known teams want to win. The Pistons are 2-0 in the in-season tournament. The Magic is 2-0 in the in-season tournament. Knicks
But see, this is
2-0.
the thing too, though. We gotta kind of like think though. Are the teams at the top, the top echelon teams? They might dial it back. Some of them might, I'm not saying because it ain't across the league that everybody take this in-season tournament as serious as some teams do. So it's like some of the teams that actually have a chance to play late into June and stuff like that, they might dial it back because everybody playing so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll let you peons have it.
I don't know. I asked you a question earlier about like players that you may not want to run into in the into for the in-season tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and it's more so because these games mean that much more. Whereas, in like say the NBA playoffs was a 7-game series. Some
Mm-hmm.
of our best guys in the NBA just might take a night off. Even in the playoffs, sometimes just can't get right. But in this in-season tournaments, man, like AD in a championship game last year, that's a guy I wouldn't want to run into because when it was all on the line, he dropped 40 and 21. Or Steph against Dallas, 37 points, 12 to finish off the fourth quarter. I don't want to run into like a LeBron James because he know how to win games just straight up, and Nikola Jokic and players like that. So I don't know. I'm kind of looking at
Street say
um,
Los Angeles and Cleveland in the in-season tournament final. Man, Cleveland
well,
playing out their mind, bro.
shout out to Cleveland, 13-0 now, man.
Yeah, man.
13-0. Hadn't had a team do that since the
And
Warriors.
Nick Nurse is their coach, right?
Cleveland, yeah. No, 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 no. It's
Not Nurse. It's the other. Who?
ah!
No.
Yeah.
God damn it! They just said it. They just said his name. Ah, man. Why did I get his name? And I just heard it.
Now I gotta look. Kenny
Kenny
Atkinson.
Atkinson. Yes, there you go. Yeah.
There he is.
Um, they said that he came down, set everybody down, and pretty much challenged them like, y'all got the skills, what you gonna do with it? And they answering to his call. Don't talk
Yeah,
about me, bro. Don't talk about me, Pack. If you talking about how which you talking about Cleveland? Are you talking about how
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He's talking about it's insane how Cleveland starting 13-0, and
I
Kenny
think it's
Atkinson.
um Didn't somebody say they the Cavaliers of the East?
Wait, say what?
I think
What? What's going on?
somebody said that the Cleveland Cavaliers are the OKC of the East. Who said that? Was that me? Oh, I think somebody said that. I think I said it. I think I did. Didn't I also say the biggest man that you're gonna have to watch out for is Karl Anthony Towns this year, and everybody kind of like laughed at me. I said that too, didn't I? Didn't I? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jay did say it.
Y'all
And
gonna
welcome
start
to
listening to me in a
the
minute. In a minute.
Did say, but still 13 and
I call
0.
Luca. I call Ant Edwards. Come on, man. I think I'm a hoop. But anyway.
Speaking of Luca, these foreign players this year in the NBA, man, been off the chain. And matter of fact, for the past couple years. So we were talking about, me and my brother were talking about foreign players and how good they are and where they rank, as far as the best, top of the NBA. So right now, the NBA has 125 foreign players from 40 different countries in the NBA. And in your opinion, man, who's the top 5 foreign players in the NBA?
Luca, Giannis, Jokic. Are we counting the Canadian guys as foreign players?
We are.
SGA and Wemby. It's the top 5.
SGA and Wemby. Oh, that's cold-blooded. Dang. Um, is that in order?
I say Luca, Giannis, Jokic, yeah. Much
Luka.
I know everybody want to kill me because Giannis got a championship. All right, my bad. Okay, yeah, he got a championship. But bro, Luca be on the court more, and Luca is scandalous, bro.
He's
His
scandalous.
bag is scandalous. Like if he could just play half of Giannis' defense, he would probably be the best NBA player in the game. Like just period. Like if he can just play defense, but since he doesn't really play a lot of defense, you can't say that. But he's by far the best scorer. You know what I'm saying? He's up there with Durant and everybody. Like nobody can stop this dude. He's a triple-double. He poops triple-doubles, bro. Like this dude is raw as
He
hell. And
is.
what makes him see, I like to give credit where credit is due. When you move like he moves and still kill, that's even more scandalous. Cause he lowering you down. He's just like, old man, turn around. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, back down for 15 minutes. You can't stop it. Oh, it's help coming. So what? Jump shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's moving so slow. I need to stop moving this chair like that before I fall again. But anyway, though, like, seriously, that dude, bro, it's like he does it. You have to play at his pace at all times. And those players, I feel like, are the most lethal players because they controlling you, they controlling the game, they controlling everything. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you got to go down to my pace and I'm still scoring on you, well, I'm still scoring on you. I mean, like, what can you say now, Giannis? We have Giannis. Giannis is just a beast, man. Like he's the tallest dude on the court half the time. He's fast. He has agility. He can block. He play defense. All that stuff. But man, and he can score. But he big man scorer though. This dude Luka is hitting you from every single place on the court. Him and SGA, like SGA. I think you know what SGA remind me of. SGA remind me of a pimp, and the basketball is a chick. Allow me to explain.
Oddly, I can see that, but yeah, please explain.
He's he's so smooth, and the ball is like his little. I can't say it, it's I'm trying to keep it PG. His little streetwalker, and he just makes sure does whatever he wants, and he doesn't even care if you're guarding him because I'm so smooth that yeah, that was it. Like, yeah, that's how I do macking in this. And he just walked out, and it's just so simple. And he just, here, you want a floater? That's for you. Go in, bitch. There you go. Get my. And that's just, I said, how you play? You play like
He said, "Go in, bitch."
like. Do you see what
Go
I'm
in,
saying?
bitch.
Can you see it? Can you see it? When he make it,
Yeah.
like when you playing defense, you're just a hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you being a hater, bro? Let me put that on the hole. There she go. Money. And he's walking down the court like, where's my like, you know?
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
I mean, it's a pimp on the court, bro. Like, he's smooth as hell. All right?
And I guess that's why I do is in Paris, France at Fashion Week and all that jazz. I actually got voted best dress in the NBA and all that. That's something they do in the NBA now, evidently. Um, my my list definitely at least top five look a lot. Same players, different ranking, and honestly, night to night, the list can change. It's like Stephen A. says, it's fluid. It changes. I got Jokic at number one, three-time MVP. I got Giannis at number two. Only player since Jordan to win a scoring title and defensive player of the year in the same year. I actually got Embiid at three because, and it was hard for me to put him there because he hurt so
That's
much.
why I
But
couldn't.
when he is, yeah, but when he's healthy, he's the best form player. Period. Out of all of them now, Luca
But he
four because of how
never is. So it doesn't matter. He
Luca.
never. He hasn't been healthy since his rookie season, so he could never be that.
He wasn't even healthy his rookie season.
That's why I'm
But I got Luca.
That's
I
why I'm
got
saying
Luca.
he could
I
never
got
be
Luca.
the best of anything if you're not available. What's the most best? What's the most important ability?
Availability. But I got him at three because he over the other two he at least has a MVP award. Luca at four because he's probably the best offensive weapon on the list, and SGA at five. Now I did create a little list after
Hold on,
five.
T Street say the Lakers in the Pelican game is good right now.
Man, them Pelicans, dog, they whole team
They're a
hurt,
player away
bro, and
from
so
being.
it's hard to kind of
I
watch.
wonder who the player is. They're a player away from being a real contender. I wonder who the hell that player is.
But look, I mean, they all hurt. They all hurt. Zion hurt. CJ McCollum hurt. Cat they just got from Atlanta hurt.
See,
Devontae.
this is the problem with the league was what Gil and them was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Gil Arenas podcast, man. We watch y'all. And the reason why we go to y'all, because y'all like us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all real, just, for lack of better words, niggas on the podcast just talking. You feel me? It don't feel like it's one of these structured shows. But something that I did take from Gil, even though, and it takes me a while too. I also don't agree with a lot of stuff that he says, but it's super entertaining, so I watch it. But something they don't practice, you can't practice or simulate real game time. You have to have your body ready for the season. The way that they practice now don't prepare them from the season. Like Kenyon was saying, they was having 2-a-days, and by the fifth practice, you felt like you were in a body cast. Okay? Because you was walking, like, you know what I'm saying? You were so sore. Don't believe it or not, that gets your body prepared for the season. It gets your body prepared for the quick twitching and all that stuff, and the wear and tear, because it feels it coming. You cannot You're not going to get a trainer who's going to burn you out, because I'm going to tell you, and for people who don't know the reason why you're not going to get a trainer that's going to wear you out like that, let me explain. Because he wants to keep his goddamn job. Simple as that. The first time he overworks your ass to where you can't move in the morning or something, he's fired.
For sure.
Now, I'm just keeping it in the field. A lot of these dudes be punks, bro, and don't want to work hard for real. And a trainer, like if you go get one of them spit in the bucket trainers that's gonna make you run hills, and you still running soft, run another 50. Y'all don't want them trainers. Y'all don't want them trainers. Y'all want them cupcake trainers to be like, oh, are you tired? You are asking you how you feel. You tired? And you like, yeah, all right, practice done. No. You want the trainer when you say you tired. Oh, you tired? Oh, run some more. That's the trainer you want, bro. Y'all have to stop being so pampered, dude.
Yeah,
And work.
that took me back.
Y'all tissues is soft and your knees is soft because you're not working on it. You're not getting your body prepared for this long haul of the season. You cannot simulate the game speed playing pickup ball with your homies, because ain't nobody invested in whooping your ass at a pickup game, bro. They in there working on the same thing you working on. So they not in tripping. They just trying to get better like you. You know what I'm saying?
You don't your rant, OG.
Yeah.
You went totally off. Can I give you my can I give you my 6 through 10 real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it, Brody. I actually got I was thinking about 6 through 10, and oddly enough, I had to leave Rudy Gobert off that list because you can't play him in the fourth quarter in a lot of games. But I got Victor Wembanyama, Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, Lauri Markkanen,
Good looking too.
and Alfred Sengun. Uh, now, that being said, that actually brought me back to middle school like a month.
Got you, T Street.
I was giving me little flashbacks, little nightmares, because you couldn't say you was tired in practice. You couldn't, if you said you was tired, that meant you was going to practice longer.
Yeah.
Couldn't put your hands on your knees, even though we found out that was a myth.
Hold on, I just zoned out, and I was reading what T Street said. He said he gonna send an email to I just went old man on y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. He said he gonna send an email to Underdog to see if we can get a joint episode. Hell yeah. Send like 150 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you are
episode on Gil's Ring.
You will be our official co-host that day if we get on the couch. But what was your 6 through 10 again? Say it again.
Victor Wembanyama at number 6. I think he'd be cracking that top 5 soon. Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, Lauri Markkanen, and then Alfred Sengun. And then I had like honorable mention Rudy Gobert. He kind of he missed that 6 through 10 spot.
Oakland, and Louisiana, Oakland, California, and what city you in?
Actually, I'm in the boot, man. I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Lafayette, Louisiana, yeah.
Lafayette, Louisiana, yes, sir.
Yeah, so Cali. But yeah, so I didn't have 10. Well, okay, I thought we was just doing 5. But if we had,
we did.
Okay, well, if we're gonna go 10, okay, then after Wembanyama, who was my 5th, I already said my first 5. I got Embiid, Sabonis, I like Jamal.
Jamal Murray, okay, yeah.
I like Jamal.
He got a ring, yeah.
Who's left?
Pascal Siakam, Domantas Sabonis, Lauri Markkanen, Alfred Sengun, RJ Barrett.
Pascal, no, forget RJ Barrett. Pascal, he could be in there.
Yeah, you got it. Zachary
Wait a minute, the
Ricochet,
Wagners ain't the Wagner
Franz
Franz.
Wagner,
Yeah,
Franz Wagner, yeah.
the one that was in the Olympics making faces. I like him.
Franz Wagner, yeah.
No, but you know what?
Yeah.
I can't do that. Gobert. I gotta put Gobert on there. Gobert, the French defensive, the Stifle Tower. He's got to be in there. And actually, he's actually after. He would be after Embiid or the person I said after Embiid because my memory is short. I'm like Dory today. I don't know what's going on. Hey, you in the boat? What's your name? Anyway, yeah.
You said Embiid, then you said
No,
Pascal,
I didn't.
then you saying Rudy
I said
Gobert.
Sabonis. Sabonis was out there. Embiid.
Oh, Embiid,
Yeah.
Sabonis.
Yeah. So actually, Gobert would jump both of them because he plays. Sabonis would jump Embiid because he plays. So Embiid would be the closest, almost to the bottom of my list because he don't fucking play. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing on this show. I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all know me. I keep it 100 at all times. I try to be politically correct because I want to get on TV. But you know, at moments we gotta keep it a bill. And at this point, I'm sick of this dude. This dude is a punk, and I'm sick of it. Like he's a great player, and he's wasting his time. Well, you know what? I'm I'm not gonna say he's wasting his talent. It's a shame that he's not committed to his body enough to stay on the court to be as great as he could be. And I have an issue with that because this is all you have to do. This is all you got. It's basketball, bro. This is it. This is it. This is what you do every day. This is what you get paid for. I bust my ass every day to make sure my family is good. Bad back and all. I make sure my family is good. It's not because I really want to, because I have to. Dude, you doing something that you have to do because if you don't make the money that you make, think about where you would be. Bro, don't let the fact that you already paid and you're established be the reason why you don't be great. At all times, you should be working. You should be in shape. I don't understand why any NBA player is not in shape. I don't understand. I
I,
don't understand why
like,
any why. And speaking of that bum, I don't understand why you can't shoot a jump shot and you've been in the league anywhere past 2 years,
what bum you talking about?
huh?
What bum you talking about?
Ben Simmons bum ass. Because T Streets just put him up in the comments. How you in the league more than 2 years and you ain't got a jump shot? I.e. Draymond, all these fools. I don't understand. This is what you do for a living, dog. And if your body is your key to success and you always broke down, maybe you should focus on that, bro. Maybe you should be calling people asking why. Hey, Doc, why am I breaking down all the time? And maybe the ones that you have been talking to are the wrong ones, bro. Like, seriously.
Don't
I,
uh, don't become the next Marcus Hayes and get shoved all up in the corner. Don't go to Philly. You talking all that shit. Don't let him beat him your ass up. I don't know, man.
face.
You know
Uh,
what?
and this town shit, nigga, you didn't worry. Anyway, so all I'm saying is, man, take advantage of the opportunity that you have because it's millions, literally. And I say this, and I've said this on other episodes. There's millions of dudes that have died, literally, put their life on the line to be in the position that you're in right now. And you don't want to get your body checked out and take the right steps to get yourself to being better. And if you're not good, don't get on the court. Don't let people and these media people and these stupid Stephen A's and these dudes who don't know you and don't be around you and don't know your body be the reason why you put yourself on the court early to hurt yourself more. Now, I don't get me wrong. I want to see you on the court, but I want to see you on the court right. Whatever long that takes, that is what it is. And you're going to have people like me and everybody else talking smack about you until you do it. So do it. So fucking do it.
Speaking of Joel Embiid, have you seen a shift in the big men in the league as of recent, man?
Man, I
Yeah.
said we going back to old school basketball where you start at the top and you build from there, man. And now these dudes is getting jump shots, man. The big man is coming back. We got Wembanyama scoring 50. Go down the list. You know the list. Bust it down.
So look, Wemby dropped 50 the other night with 6 made 3-pointers. You had Karl Anthony Towns with 46. You had Giannis dropping 59. Man, these big men in today's NBA is different.
Different, bro.
So
Different.
look, I kind of, well, you know, kind of, I credit the change of big men in the NBA to the green-eyed monster, Mr. Steph Curry himself, and the Golden State Warriors. That what? Let me see. Steph got drafted 2009-10 season, yeah, 2009-2010. And during that time, you had what? Dwight Howard was the number one big. You had Chris Kaman, Andrew Bogut, Joakim Noah. That was your traditional big man, catch it, dunk ball, miss free throw.
Block shot. Yeah.
Block shots. These dudes here will put you in a blender. You got Wembanyama doing a nutmeg on guards. You got Giannis taking it coast to coast, 100 miles an hour. You got Karl Anthony Towns trying to be the best shooting big man to ever live. You got these Alfred Şengün. He got the back to the basket game, but he also passed his ass off and shoot a three. Nikola Jokic shooting 38% from the 3-point line this year, man, and passing and rebounding and blocking shots and everything else. Big man today is different, man. And in my opinion,
It makes me think of how much Shaq and them really weren't as good as they could be. That's what this made me think of.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even trying to be funny and take it. You know, they did what they did for their time. But when you seeing dudes like Jokic throwing the ball over their neck, and you see dudes like Wemby shooting 3-pointers and stuff, it's like, Shaq, when was you working?
Bruh.
Like, for real.
And shout out to the most
You know,
dominant big man, in
you
my opinion, to ever live.
Shaq with that free throw? We forget everything else. Just a free throw, nigga. Just get this nigga a free throw. Okay? Like,
Bruh.
but if he had a jump shot and a three, imagine Shaq with a 3-point shot. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
And then
We
talk about
you want to talk about 2K video game?
video
Type,
game. Yeah,
bro,
man.
Shaq with a 3-point shot?
Matter
Stop.
of fact, we've been talking about Zach Edey. Zach Edey is 7 for 10 or 6 for 9 on the season right now. Dude's shooting over 70% from the 3-point line. You can't leave Zach Edey open. That's 7'4" center for the Memphis Grizzlies. That boy's balling, man.
Yeah.
And it makes it to where you now have 5 guys on the floor who can all pass, shoot, and dribble.
Yes. And you're right. I do give that to, but really, Don Nelson is the innovator of all this. You know,
Small ball.
like if you know basketball, which I like to think I do, Don Nelson is the innovator of all this. It's making your big man a part of the offense for real, and not just down there in the block. And really, if Chris Webber wasn't so young-minded and closed-minded and more forward-thinking, he would have been one of the best centers ever / power forwards because Don Nelson was running them like boom. And the crazy part is this idiot didn't even notice. You know you won Rookie of the Year. You know you had a game against Russell Carter when you scored down there 50 points a couple of times. You don't think that was for nothing? You don't think that's because you had the advantage? Yeah, on defense, and he was more thinking about, I don't want to guard nobody. Yeah, but for every 2 points they're scoring, you're scoring 6 because you're blowing past them. You get what I'm saying? So if he would have been more forward thinking, Chris Webber would probably be in the Hall of Fame already. So
it was kind of
like
to their credit.
Huh?
Just
but
to
like
their
I'm saying,
credit.
like Don Nelson is the innovator of all this. He was the guy who implemented using your big man as part of the offense from the top of the key down. So let's shout out to Don Nelson for, you know what I'm saying, that making your power forward your center and making offense faster, and just people just and other coaches adding on to that feel, and everybody else, because everybody stole from everybody back in those days. And so shout out to Don Nelson, still a Golden State Warrior, so it still came from the Warriors, but gang. But
Yeah, for the casuals, Don Nelson had a fast offense, man.
yeah,
Fast break offense, 100 miles an hour,
yeah,
and you can see traces of this game in Steve Kerr
yeah.
and in old boy for the at the time he was coaching the Houston Rockets. I can't
Mm.
remember his name.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Popovich is a disciple of Don, and that's what made Tim so good. Or I know either Popovich is a disciple of Don Nelson, or he's one of his favorite people. I know it's one of the two. And if you notice, San Antonio, similar type style from when they got Tim Duncan on. You feel me? David Robinson, same type thing. He was more a shooting center and stuff like that. Like I said, Popovich is a disciple of Don Nelson. I'm almost 100% sure on that. So like the offenses that won a lot, teams tend to follow. Like, you feel me? San Antonio was a team that won a lot in the 2000s. Steve Kerr was a part of the San Antonio team at some
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
and
probably Street. Yeah,
yeah, so which is and he was a part of Phil. So you imagine if you put the triangle with a small center or a shooting center, you you get 4 championships in the
yeah.
Bay, basically. So
and thank
you know what I mean?
and thank you,
The big
C
man,
Streets. Mike D'Antoni. Yeah,
yeah,
that's who I was thinking of. Mike D'Antoni had
yeah,
that 7 seconds or less offense.
but
Yeah,
I think he
man.
also, but no, Dan Antonio, and he ain't got nothing to do. He was his own entity in Italy or whatever. He was like the Don Nelson of Italy or whatever. So you know what I mean. But his offense derives from Don Nelson, because he was the same way. We gonna keep 5 dudes on the court that can score. You know what I'm saying, at all times, and nobody that can slow down the offense. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Don stole from them, because Don coach overseas and stuff like that, and if he's the top coach at the time, people stealing from each other, taking piece of piece. So you know what I mean? It all flows together, basically. You know what I'm saying? The circle of life, circle of basketball, basically. Anyway, but
And thank you, Scott. Thank you, T Streets. Yeah, definitely from the Leave It on the Court
good.
podcast family. Get well, Pop, man.
Yeah,
We need you out there.
yeah,
Coach Popovich had a mild stroke.
yeah,
But Dr. Sarr said he's doing well and recovering. Can't wait to see you back out there, big dog.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
Much love for leaving on the court, bro.
Alfred Sengun, Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Anthony Davis, Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis are just all examples of the evolution of big men in the NBA being able to pass,
Not bad.
shoot, dribble, and and can actually run the fast break too, man. So it's been something beautiful to see because it spreads the floor out a lot more. How you feel about centers taking threes though? Because me and my son was talking. He was like, "Man, Ricky Wembanyama 7'5", and it's so easy for him to dunk the ball in there." But he had a 50-point game on 6 made threes. But he was like, he don't really like him taking so many threes. How you feel about it?
T Streets, we can't watch the game. T Streets, thanks for the highlights, though. We appreciate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
We're
off the
gonna.
show early, bro. Come on, dog. You killing me. Okay. Um, I actually can put it on my stream thing. Why is that?
We getting there. We getting there.
Anyway, anyway, um, I lost what I was going to say.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama
Okay.
and big man shooting too many threes.
No, okay, so no, I like centers taking the threes in this era of basketball
Yeah,
because of the style of play. But
right.
when you 7'4", if you don't get your big ass down there and post somebody up at least 50% of the time, bro, I'm gonna jump up and slap your ass. I swear to God, on my mama.
you,
When I meet you,
you
bro,
definitely had to
I'm gonna
jump.
climb your shoulder, and when I get up there, I'm gonna say, "Hi, my name is Joe." Bow, and you gonna ask me, "Why did you slap me?" Because you ain't posting nobody up. You are 700. If you don't get down there and dunk on somebody, bro, I swear to God, on my mama, bro. I swear to God, bro, dude. I hate that. I hate that. Like now, if it was every blue moon, like so on some Manute Bowl, shout out to my old school basketball knowledge people. If you know Manute Bowl, he didn't shoot that, but once or twice a game. Rest of the game, Manute is down there trying to, bruh.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I look at it as well. First, Victor Wembanyama, he's about 100 pounds, soaking wet. So even though he is 7'5", it's hard to back somebody down at
But
100
so was
pounds.
Kareem. At least get a shot, that an unstoppable shot at just like, bro. If he, bro, like, dang, man, we lost Kareem. Did
And
we?
then,
Damn, we
and
lost.
then my second point is this is kind of going to build up for his longevity argument because my only knock on Victor Wembanyama when he first got drafted was, okay, how long can he stay healthy? Like I'm kind of scared for himself, for his feet, for his knees. Typically, 7'4", 7 foot guys don't last that long, but if he
But when
can
you weigh
consistently
100
make that
pounds,
jump shot,
you can last though, bro. And I'm not saying that he got to back nobody down, but at least run plays that gets him closer to the basket to where if the ball comes up by the basket, he can do something with it. More alley plays like to him, more live. A live, same thing. More live plays to him, more plays pick and rolls to where he's going downhill towards the basket. He needs to start running down the court and putting himself in front of the basket like old school Shaq and stuff. And so I understand, you know. That's why I said 50. I understand it's gonna be wear and tear, but that's why I said 50% of the time you should be down there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the whole game because that's not
right?
how the game is structured. But 50%, at least half of your points should be you bopping on somebody because you're
He's 7'5",
700. Like
and
real.
that's an hour, bro.
It's it's an hour for real already. Dang,
Already.
we good. Uh, like I said, man, love you, bro.
Love you too,
Always having
bro.
a conversation with you, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank our panel, you know what I'm saying, our truest, you know what I'm saying, Pac, T Streets, and anybody else, of course, that tuned in, Sky, everybody who joined. Like I said, I need everybody to go to that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you go to the Instagram. Make sure you check us out on Instagram every day, every Saturday at 6. Make sure you go to that TikTok. Make sure you go to that Facebook. You know what I mean? Until next Saturday at 6, man. That's
That
game.
is gang.
Nada, you can't tell me nada, you can't tell me nada. I'm about $1, you can't tell me nada. Dollars.